All right, everybody, so welcome back. So we are discussing International Credit Union Day and its celebration for this year. We do have with us in studio this morning Mr. Mark Ferret, President of the Western United Credit Union Cooperative Society of Trinidad and Tobago. And we also have Mr. Sherman Subero. He's the Secretary of the Board of Directors. Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming this morning.
Good morning, and thanks for having us.
Of course. All right, Mr. Ferret, what's the message this morning?
The message this morning is that what I want to tell persons is that we must always manage our finance from a position of gratitude. This year the theme is One World Through Cooperative Finance. And the only way that we can regain our financial dignity, either regain or maintain our financial dignity, is by learning to manage our finances properly and learning to be self-aware of who we are as individuals so that we can continuously manage well and, in addition to that, create generational wealth for our families.
Yeah, Mr. Subero, what would you like to tell our viewers this morning?
I think similar to what Mark has said, it's all about managing finances, and it's about starting at a young age as well. Most people wait until they get older to do these things. And when you're young, you spend money willy-nilly doing all sort of craziness. But the younger you start managing your finances, the more time you'll have later on in the future to enjoy your life.
Yeah, with Mr. Ferret,
Yes,
there are so many financial institutions in Trinidad and Tobago. Why should people choose the credit union rather than some of the big banks in Trinidad and Tobago? What makes you so attractive, you think?
One of the things that makes us so attractive than other financial institutions is because we are laser focused on the total development of a human being. So we are not only interested in your financial dignity, but we are also interested in you as a person, who you are as a person, your mental well-being, your physical well-being, your spiritual well-being, and your emotional well-being. And being part of an organization as the cooperatives, one of the things that is of fundamental importance to all of us is the education that you get from being part of a credit union or a non-financial cooperative. You have opportunities whereby you can learn and grow and develop holistically, and then you as well would have an opportunity either to serve on the board of directors, the supervisory committee, or the credit committee based on the educational background that you would have gathered from being part of a cooperative.
Yeah, I think Mr. Subero, Mr. Ferret is really speaking about a really people-centered type of financial institution, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, credit unions they are smaller than banks. Most of them are. And they're more people-oriented. They're focused on the members. They look after the members in a more personalized way than the banks, most of the banks and other financial institutions do.
Yeah. But you know, Mr. Ferret, when people are investing their hard-earned funds, they usually think about the stability of the financial institution, the stability of the financial sector. When it comes to your credit union, I want you to speak a little bit about that, its financial stability.
Well, at Western United Credit Union, one of the things that we pride ourselves with is that the environment in which persons invest or save their monies is a very safe environment to do so. Besides the returns, of course, it's not only about the dividends, but it's also, as I would have mentioned before, about all the various benefits you get as a member of the organization. So you come into the organization, you have an opportunity to save on your shares, your deposits, your rainy day fund, and you have that to see it grow. We have partnered, of course, with CUNA Caribbean Insurance Society Limited, and there our shares are insured at no cost to the member whatsoever. So you have that insurance against the shares, and depending on how you save over the years. So if I save, let's say, $100,000 before I reach the age of 54, and something was to happen to me, whether I passed on or I may have gotten into an accident and I'm unable to work again, that insurance kicks in. And if it's one where you would have passed on, your beneficiary would have now gotten the monies that you saved, that $100,000, and an additional $100,000 as well. Then you have, if you got into a serious accident and you are unable to work again, then the insurance kicks in and you get that $100,000 that you would have saved and an additional $100,000. So that is the stable environment. And of course, a stable environment also comes with good governance and understanding how the board of directors must carry themselves, what tone they set in the organization, what kind of message they are sending to the membership to communicate that your monies are safe with us. And then we have compliance. Compliance is a big thing globally,
yes.
Anti-money laundering. And we as a financial institution have to ensure that we adhere very strictly to compliance within Trinidad and Tobago to ensure that we safeguard ourselves from getting in bed with someone who may be involved in either money laundering, human trafficking, drugs, or any criminal activity.
Yes.
So therefore, that is why we go through that rigorous screening anytime someone wants to become a member, to ensure that when you are onboarded, that you are someone who is fit and proper to be part of this dynamic institution.
All right, gentlemen, we are joined by your treasurer, Ms. Sharon Hines. Ms. Hines, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Hi, morning, Marlon. How are you doing?
I'm good, Ms. Hines. Ms. Hines, what's your message to our viewers this morning? Ms. Hines, you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, what do you want to tell our viewers this morning?
I want to tell our viewers the importance of saving, paying attention to your financial situation, and in particular, because I just joined yours, so I don't know if this would have been touched on already, but the importance of the FIP.
Go ahead.
This is really, really important. It's an insurance product that is offered by CUNA. It is a product that allows you to be covered and 5 other people for one premium. It is something that is used upon death of any one of the people registered under the plan. It's something I feel really, really strongly about, because at time of death, I mean, yes, we know things happen, but you're confused and you're faced with this bill to deal with. It's important that you have it so that you don't have to worry about how your funeral expenses will be met. It is the guarantee that we have, and we give through CUNA, is that within 2 working days of submitting the documents that you need, the death certificate and ID and whatever, you are paid the lump sum. It can range from $10,000 to $100,000, and it covers each of the parties. So if it's 5 of us or 6 of us, it's basically $100,000 per person as they pass on. It includes your parents, which is one of the few insurance products where parents can be included. So you sign up 18 up until the age of 76, if I'm not mistaken, you can sign up. Please, please, please take advantage of it.
But Ms. Hines, how much is this going to cost us?
All right, so the lowest 10,000 is something like $50 a month that you would blow in KFC or whatever it is. I mean, you can put aside this money. The highest of 100,000 would be about $520 a month. But it is, I can tell you from personal experience, with both parents passing, you didn't have to worry. You just go to the funeral home, you make your arrangements or whatever it is, you go to the bank, the credit union, and you present your documents, and your business is fixed. You don't even have to use all for the funeral expenses, if depending on how large a policy you have taken out.
Yes.
You can use some, and the rest you can use to help you, because remember, when somebody passes on, you still have to make adjustments in your mind as to how you're going to swing the family's finances. Mm-hmm. Yes, you have one less person in the family, but yes, you have one less income. So that extra money that you have from the FIP after covering fuel and expenses will give you, a month or two to catch yourself and decide how you're going to organize your business. So my message to the public at large, start small. $10,000, and you can upgrade as funds become available to you.
Yes. Gentlemen, I just have about 2 more minutes again, but Mr. Subero, I want you to speak a little bit about the ease in getting monies, and you can speak about what Ms. Hines would have spoken about a short while ago, because you see, sometimes people are concerned about red tape and coming to an institution, and you have to come back and you have to provide certain documents that they didn't tell you about. And so speak about that ease of getting funds.
Well, funding is easy. I mean, once someone comes in with all the documents that they need to work with, yes, then there's not a problem. Then you have to, of course, we have to do our due diligence.
Of course.
And send it out so that it can be checked. And all of these things have to take place as usual, but that they do in other financial institutions. All right, but the way we do things, once everything is in order,
yeah,
you can get your money, depending on how much you're looking for, the next day,
yes,
1 or 2 days after.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's never a problem.
Yeah, Mr. Ferret.
At the organization, once you have all your relevant supporting documents, and those documents are up to date, and we do the necessary due diligence, as Schumann would have said, is that we pay loans within 24 hours. That is our mantra. That is what we try to do. We try to communicate very, very clearly to all our members what documents do you need to submit. And once we do our credit analysis, and I would have mentioned last year, yes, the 5 C's and the 3 G's of credit, and once you are credit worthy, you get your monies at the shortest possible time. Sometimes even before you leave the office, you conduct your interview, the loan is approved, and within 2-3 hours you have your monies to do your business.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to tell us, Mr. Ferrer, before you leave us this morning?
I just want to wish everyone happy 76th International Credit Union Day. Mm-hmm. This is like Christmas to me right now. I'm sitting here speaking with you and I'm joyfully tired.
Yes.
Yes, because yesterday was a blast with the members.
Yeah.
So I just want to wish everyone, every other financial cooperative credit unions, a very prosperous credit union month. Yeah. And I also want to encourage the viewers, let's manage our finances from a position of gratitude. Let's make a journal. And all the things that your credit union has done for you, let's journalize it and let's celebrate it, and let us manage our funds properly. One of the things that we are hoping to do before the end of the year or early next year is to have a money management boot camp from our organization, of course, spearheaded by Madam Treasurer, Ms. Sharon C. She just saying about this, but that's all right.
Yeah.
And
she always does me this.
Yeah. And if I may, I just want to give certain thanks to our sponsors.
10 seconds, Mr. Farrell.
Let me say how quickly. Of course, TV6 for always accommodating us. Associated Brands Industry Limited, Sunshine Snack Division, National Flour Mills, CUNA, Caribbery, Massey Stores Limited, Stevenson's Limited, and Rights Optical, who were part of making our celebration such a grand celebration, and of course, Uri Roy Tech as well.
Yes, gentlemen, thank you, and Ms. Hines, thank you very much for speaking with us this morning. We do appreciate it. Bye.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, we are going to a very short break, everybody. We're coming back.